of solutions already existing. On an average, between 11 and 15 for solutions are little there, but the problem is still having a lot of gaps. And for severe discontentment, you give above 15 to 20 as scores. Next, we come to the third parameter, the criticality. How critical is the problem to the problem facers? Is it a critical which in fact it's a problem, it's a cause of life and it really affects their lifestyles? High criticality score warrants a very high score of between 15 and 20. Low on criticality is then you can give a score little between 0 and 10, and an average criticality between 11 and 15. Now, once these scores are given, I have given a sample score. For example, let's say the problem team member 1 has identified the problem as water scarcity. Then I have given on a size of a size out of 10, it's a huge thing. Let's say the village doesn't have water, so 8. Then I'm saying the level of discontentment currently is 16 because the water is not available at all the bore wells have dried up, etc., etc. Then criticality of water to daily life is very high, so I've given a score of 17. The total is 41. Let's say team number 2 has said that there is a problem with bone marrow testing. So he has identified and narrowed it to bone marrow testing. So, and I say the size is very small because the impact is only a little on let's say cancer patients or something. So I've given the size is a very niche area of problem facers here, those who are sick and require a bone marrow testing. So 5, the size. Level of discontentment, let's say, is an average of 10, and the criticality is a little high, so 14 I have given. So 29 the total. Let's say team number 3, member number 3 has identified a problem of traffic congestion. The size is very high because it's impact all the roads, so 8. The level of discontentment is not high because you always have many routes to take and to avoid traffic congestion. So I've given it as an average of 12, and the criticality is actually it causes a lot of pollution and to your health, and also the criticality is not very high. I would put an average of 5. I'm not giving it severe criticality because it's not a question of life and death, but it is critical that you reach on time sometimes and all that. So traffic congestion is about 15. Now if you see, I have taken 3 member, and the 3 member scores are 41, 29 and 35. Now as per the scores that one member has given is this. Now these final scores have to be averaged between the 5 of them. So every team member will prepare this evaluation table, and all the scores will be then averaged. So team 1, team member 1, member 2, member 3, member 4, member 5 score on problem 1, water scarcity, will be averaged. Similarly, all the 5 scores for bone marrow testing will be averaged, and all the 5 scores for traffic congestion will be averaged. Similarly, all the 5 problems will be averaged, and out of the averages, the highest score will be chosen as the team problem. This is worksheet 1. So 2. Now, on the submission date, the following have to be submitted. Team 1, the first one is the team problem identified through this exercise. The worksheet 1 of the team problem. Number 2, the worksheet 2, the table of your average of your scores of all the 5. Number 3, a video of 2 minutes of your 2 problem, of the team problem. All these 3 have to be submitted to your faculty by December 1st. This ends phase 1.